The 2018 Formula Fantasy season started off at the winter testing at the Circuit de Catalunya across 2 weeks. In 2018, the FIA have gotten rid of V6 engines in favour of V6 turbo hybrids. This caused Honda to finally leave the sport and 2 new engine manufacturers to enter. In addition to this, Pirelli have also decided to increase the tyre wear of their tyres after a dismal one-stop race-filled 2017. After winning both titles last year, Mercedes have fallen behind in all areas of development of their car, but they are still quite close to the front of the field after winter testing. They keep their successful 2017 pairing and sign a Monster Energy sponsor, contributing to a new livery. After a strong 2017, Ferrari have decided to cut back their aero development to try and catch up with the extremely powerful Mercedes engines. This is apparent in testing after their speed trap figures were much higher than the Silver Arrows. They also keep the 2017 pairing of Raikkonen and Vettel. However, Santander have decided to cut ties with the Prancing Horse, contributing to a livery that is now mostly black and red, and Ferrari have also gone more patriotic with a massive Italian flag all over their car. After 2017 filled with arguments over engines, Red Bull finally decided to sever ties with Renault in favour of Aston Martin, giving them both engines and a title sponsor. They keep their 2017 lineup of Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen, as well as that they keep their aero dominance over the rest of the field after looking at speeds through the corners through the testing times. After another surprise 4th place finish, Force India have lost some performance due to their Mercedes engine and have also lost Sergio Perez in favour of Mercedes Junior George Russell. Their livery has also taken a massive change as they've decided to go back to their roots with an orange, green and white livery. Williams, like Force India, have lost massive amounts of performance after the slacking Mercedes engine. However, it does not look like things are going to improve for the British outlet, as their aero performance is just as bad as their engine this season, putting them in the back 2 teams of the field. They keep Lance Stroll, as well as signing Sergei Sorokin to replace the retired Felipe Massa. Another big talking point for the 2018 season is Renault. They come into this season with only 2 teams to power in terms of engines, meaning that their engine performance has rapidly increased. As well as this, their funding from being a big manufacturer has allowed their aero performance to greatly improve their position in the standings. For this season, they sign ex-Formula 1 driver Robert Kubica, as well as F2 third place driver Apex. Toro Rosso, however, do not look like they have gone forwards in development. With the Aston Martin engine, their performance seems to be as low as ever, as well as not having much aerodynamics through the corner. To counter this, Toro Rosso have decided to try and take a low drag approach to maybe get ahead of most of the back teams and maybe just scrap for survival and get a few points on the board. They keep Carlos Sainz, as well as signing 2016 GP2 champion Pierre Gasly. Not only have they decided to enter Formula E, but Audi have also decided to enter Formula 1 in a bid to increase their global publicity. With their hybrid knowledge from the WEC LMP1 series, they have been able to amass an amazing engine that appears to be able to breeze past any car in a straight line. However, this has all come at a cost, with their aero performance not appearing to be up to the standards of many of the front teams. However, their title chances will not be halted, as they have signed German and Le Mans winner Nico Hülkenberg, as well as Mexican and podium finisher Sergio Perez. McLaren have finally decided that enough is enough, and they have decided to sever ties with Honda, leaving Honda out of the sport for the foreseeable future. With this, McLaren take the initiative to sign a deal with Renault in order to boost their performance for the next season. They retain their 2017 lineup of Fernando Alonso and Stoffel Van Dorn, giving them a good chance of being in the fight for wins and podiums in the coming year. And finally, we have BMW Sauber. With the title sponsor now being a German manufacturer, there was a big campaign for Mercedes Junior Pascal Wehrlein to stay within the team, which meant that Marcus Ericsson was kicked out in favour of F2 champion Charles Leclerc. With this decision, it meant that Ferrari would give the team 2018 engines for a much lower cost, allowing the team to get back on their feet with the boosted money from BMW. However, this money did not come soon enough for them, as their 2018 Challenger looks to be pretty far behind the rest of the cars. However, for future seasons this could be a boost. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the pre-season testing of Formula Fantasy 2018. This series is not meant to rival My Driver in any way, and to be fair, the F1 2017 version of My Driver came out before my development of this mod started. If you want to play the mod yourself, it's not exactly the same as the one you're seeing on your screen right now as of recording, because I haven't updated it quite yet, because there are a few things I want to do before I make it public release. But links to the race department thread will be in the description below. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in Bahrain.